I am your host, Stealth D008, with my co-commentator, Kevlar.
Howdy, how's it going?
Alright, we're looking for a really exciting night of bracket. We've got our number 2 ranked player on last year's PR, Ufgo, heading off our player base today. And
No, yeah, I'm excited to see. This is the largest bracket we've had up so far, and a lot of returning faces this time around with a few of the new core.
I see Boss, I see Buttery, I see TK Accelerate, who's Dominic, our random main. Yourself, Yaiko, a lot of people getting ready to see how they shape up in this new season.
Yeah, I'm excited to very much see how this pans out in preparation for the new year. But it looks like first on stream is going to be Ufgo and Maurum. Maurum, one of our former students, and Ufgo, one of our upcoming sophomores, their freshman year, first year, already second on campus. We'll see if he can keep up this momentum going on.
And he got to take the throne for a measly 2 weeks before it getting ripped up by Platypus yet again. So he's going to be chasing that shadow for another year. See if he can catch up.
He'll have a lot of time on his hand. I think if he puts forth everything, I can see him reaching that. He's already reached that throne, so it's definitely possible he can do it again, and maybe even keep it longer.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to just a lot of consistency in that matchup and just shoring up some of the small mistakes that he makes. Because there's not that many players at the university that capitalize on small mistakes like Platypus does.
Now, arguably, Platypus is a Kentucky PR player, someone who's been around for so long, and someone who already knows or is starting to understand the game at a higher level in the state of Kentucky. So he's no hard competitor, but at the same time, that's the same trajectory that Ufgo's headed on. So we'll see how he shows up game one.
And against Malrum, someone who mains mostly the Mies, we'll see what he thinks will be the best counterpick for the Frog.
Of course, there is a very, very solid me community on campus, and Malrum is one of those at the forefront of it.
Trying to keep the randomness alive. I feel like personally when I play the Mies, I have to like take, even if they'll tell me a number, they'll be like 2143, and I'll be like, that's cool. I just have to wait till we get into the game to figure out what moves they're using. So they could just pull out new special moves out of nowhere, and I think that's a lot of the advantage that you get as the Mies, is a lot of matchup and experience.
Who knows? Of course, Malrum's big specialty is Sword Fighter, and there's a lot of discussion of what Sword Fighter's kit is when it comes to Shuriken Star, when it comes to the Mach Link up B, whatever.
Or even Galestorm, the Tornado Strike, to get those kill confirms. But I've seen that fall out of favor for a lot of me Sword Fighter players over the last year.
Yeah, it had a very strong presence at the beginning when it came to getting any sort of bread and butters or any sort of quick confirms out, quick startups. But who knows, it'll show up this time.
Yeah, and of course, Ufgo, I think we all know who he's gonna pick. You can see it on his profile picture. Greninja, been his child, like, for the greater part of, I believe, 4 years now.
I mean, who knows? I'd say that Greninja is definitely his biggest threat. But his past couple weeks, he's been working on a few kinks, a few tricks. We'll see what he can pull out of this bag, because Ufgo, the more and more he progresses, the more he's getting a few more tricks in that little bag of his.
Yeah, and I think maybe he's trying to prepare some of those for counter picks at the top place. So we'll see if he's gonna try and iron one of those out round one here. But if I was a gambling man, which I'm not, I would predict that he's going Frog here just to get back into to get the feel for it.
I'd predict so as well. If he were going to, at the end of the day, finish with Frog, it's always nice to start with the Frog.
Especially depending on how much practice he's had today. We'll see if he's wanting to warm up the buttons a bit.
Exactly. Because although top players may tend to overlook round ones and round twos, especially in pools, but at the end of the day, in a competitive atmosphere, those are almost like their warm-up sets, or like their warm-up sets for when they are about to go through a long and grueling bracket. And that's their opportunity to just kind of free up their hands as best as they can.
Yeah, because on tournament days, I've noticed a lot of top players will usually just play like 1 or 2 games before they get into brackets, so they're still very fresh because of how mentally taxing the game can be over a long period of time. They wanna have as much of that mental stamina as possible.
Exactly.
Of course, Ufko,
Alright, and
our #1 seed, favored to win the entire thing, so you gotta imagine he would take this first round, but we don't want to count Malram out yet. He's found some interesting ways to take games off of very good players.
yeah, these events we don't want to count anyone out. I mean, there are some clear players that last year had distinguished themselves from the others, but when it comes to these, anything can really happen, and any one instance could pop up.
We thought our PR was cemented, and then a Kirby went and won one of our biggest tournaments.
Exactly. And against a good crowd, good showing as well.
We have a comment from one of our viewers. It's your boy 2311. He said, "Mental stamina? I don't know if Kev knows what that is." Care to comment?
Yeah, he may be right. He may be right. Who knows?
I believe we're just about to get started. It seems like they're both in the ring, have their maps and their character picks.
Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, just going ahead and notifying our competitors that we are ready as streamers. And
Falco!
alright.
Okay.
He may have a bag of tricks.
I just lost all my. Wait. Ufko's the one playing me sword fighter.
He may have a bag of tricks, but I haven't seen this bag of tricks before.
That is a face only a mother
Is that
would love.
Is that a Sans? Is that supposed to be a Sans imitation of sword fighter?
Is that a Sans imitation before he came out?
All right, game 1, and already Anthony's trying to show him out with his own character.
And he pineapples himself under the stage.
All right, is this supposed to be button check? It's very weird.
It seems like Malram's playing.
No, it looks like they're playing. Already Ufko's a stock down after just fumbling about.
Gale Strike, Chakram, Hero Spin. I don't remember what it's called exactly. I don't know what the down B is.
I'll refer to them as up B, side B, down B, because I am also unfamiliar with the names. But right now, it looks like Ufko's just trying to approach Pokestop with Nair, some fairs, any of like Sword Fighter's low landing lag moves.
Well, is this just meant to be a power move to try and use his own main against him? You gotta wonder what the mindset is right here.
I'm not sure.
The Tekken place caught by the random F smash. All of me Sword Fighter's sword moves are so slow, the smash attack just looked normal.
And a very bad lag spike going on right now as they try to sort this out here. All right, we good?
I think we're good. Malram
yeah, I think we're good.
on the lag switch to get himself out of disadvantage.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Of course, I'm joking.
All right.
Oh, the cutscene combos. He's got a couple of those down. That up tilt doing wonders for him.
Oh, another bad lag spike. Well, say when in doubt as Falco, if you are exhibiting ground pressure, up tilt is a fantastic way to get out of it and set up something up for yourself. But right now, Ufko just trying to maintain just a constant distance and whenever possible poke with either Gale Storm or even just something as simple as a Nair.
I just think it's so interesting that the Mii Sword Fighter is probably the most zoning character out of the Miis, and where he can keep that distance where none of the other Sword Fighters really can.
That barely takes it.
That killed. I feel like that killed a bit early for Sword Fighter. Maybe it was the rage that gave him that little extra boost.
Yeah, rage and holding it for a little bit as he covered that kind of like recovery on the stage. All right, jab to keep him off. Is he gonna go dare? Oh, what happened? Did he lose a jump there?
gonna be round one. You gotta imagine he did and just didn't realize he didn't have it. Game one goes to Oof goes Sans Sword Fighter. That's a sentence that's a sentence I never wanted to say.
Very interesting, and maybe for me personally a little questionable of a choice for a character, but I mean he beats at the rhythm of his own drum. And I'll say if he feels comfortable with it now, he feels comfortable with it now.
Who are we to tell them how they should act? We're up here and they're down there, so we're just commentators, you know.
But yeah, I mean, a few lag spikes, a little finicky. Probably a weird game one to say the least, but
yeah, as long as we both went through with it and there's no complaints from the contestants, then we continue. I know I've got my LAN. Do you have your LAN?
I know I have mine set up. It was a little tricky to find it. Can't say I got one recently. Can't say I use it very often.
Yeah.
Especially now that we're about to head back, I can't say I will use it very often. But hey, once we're back on campus, offline events will be back. That'll be the whole beauty of us, you know, coming back together. Masks, hopefully.
We'll see. It depends on what they feel the proper safety guidelines are, and whatever instructions were given. I believe that the university will pick whatever they feel is the safest for students to go in as.
Absolutely. But what I see us absolutely having is a lot of fun at future events.
Yes.
I think, especially now, this will be the first full year that the Cornerstone will be active. We'll be making use of it.
Spring, not just for one semester. It'll be insane. Not only the Smash community, but I know that the FGC community is planning a lot of events as well.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of gaming. And I
right now across the state, it's arguably the hotbed of just trying to take out reservations.
You mean as far as U of L or?
U of L has some good places, but I think if they play their if UK plays their cards right, the Cornerstone facility could be the next big thing in the state.
Because I know there's been a few monthly tournaments starting back up on U of L's campus, but we're going to be seeing those popping back up. We have our weekly we have the weekly Don't Get Tilted at the Cornerstone, and we're going to have all of our monthlies as well. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Definitely a lot of events coming, and to anyone watching, if you can, absolutely show up.
You can message a couple of people here in our stream chat. I know that they're part of our Discord. If you get linked in with our community, we've got a very, very supportive area of people that are ready to get more people involved.
Alrighty.
We go into game 2.
Wait, reverse
picks. This must have been coordinated between the two of them, unless
I'm absolutely sure that there's some sort of agreement between
Waluigi in Smash Brothers Ultimate. Pirate Waluigi.
Alright, now we're about to see the Malrami Sword Fighter. This Sword Fighter that has a little bit more of an understanding of how this character works, and one that is more attuned to like his patient capabilities that can come out.
The down air nearly ending the man's life, and we're seeing a lot more. It seems like Malram's still using those up tilts like he's Falco.
Speaking of up tilts, Malram trying to keep him juggled up. He's opting instead for Shuriken. And I know he used that as a nice spacing tool, just kind of keep waving, do a little bit of chip damage. It is a little weak and doesn't put his opponent in much stun. So it's regarded as a contentious move for sword fighters.
One thing that I've heard about a lot of sword fighter players is that the worst part is a lot of his kill confirms are at such niche percents that it doesn't. A lot of the times you can just miss those percents by doing a little bit too much damage.
Absolutely. There are smaller windows than usual. That fair will take it. Alright. Malrami just trying to poke an up tilt, keep him up in the air. I'll say that's probably what you do not want to do as against Falco, as really a lot of characters, is be in a disadvantaged state in the air while Falco's grounded, and he can just get any tilt starters and any setups easy.
Yeah, and his aerials lead into each other so well. I kind of like the counter pick for Kalos for Sword Fighter. He's able to stay on the platform without getting up tilted sharked. Gotta wonder what they're going through right now. Ufko trying to take
trying to
another
run
stock
off.
before he loses his. Predicting the low recovery. The spike.
Oh!
I don't know if that was teched or not, but it still killed. I don't think it was.
I don't think it was. I think that was just a dare trade situation, and he was perceptive enough to wall jump, realizing that he did lose his jump, and that's a 3-1 lead. Could this be a 3-stock? Commentator's
not anymore.
curse.
You
Of course,
had to say it. Yeah,
I had to say it.
on cue.
But Malrum on board. We'll see if this is the start of something. All right, just kind of jumping out, spacing, trying to get an aerial in. Any little bit of damage works. All right, right now, just kind of footsies. Up tilt. Tried up tilt up air again, didn't land the second time.
He's just chipping away. Death by 1,000 cuts from Malrum.
Yeah, even if these up tilts don't like follow through with anything, they are damage each and every time, and that adds up.
He's just trying to
take
every
chakram.
single interaction.
Oh,
Nearly
good
killing.
DI. That could have killed, but that's good DI from Ufko. Not trying to space out.
I get hit by that sword charge as well. I'm not expecting that.
Especially out of Shuriken Star, it's a good mix-up with a little bit of delay at the beginning. Right now, the back throw just kind of keep him off stage. Down smash, that takes it.
It's gonna cover
and that's a 2-0.
That's a 2-0 win for Ufko.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, that's about as convincing as ever. But it's still a strong showing from Malrum. Still don't quite understand what happened. Yeah, I think what I definitely did not expect to see are two opponents reverse pick each other mid-set. I definitely did not expect to see that today. And I'm now not even aware from this point on what Ufko is going to pull out.
Who are we heading to next on our stream is the next important question that I have.
All right.
I have to figure out.
So we just saw Ufko 2-0, and I got confirmation in the chat that Boss 2-0'd Buttery.
Okay.
So those two results are set in stone, out of the way.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to our bracket. If we look at it, that would mean Ufko and Buttery are playing in the winners semifinals, but
it'll be Ufko and Boss.
Ufko and Boss. Or TK Accelerate and Plant Fan 17. I don't know if they've started their match, and I don't think you've been playing a match while you've been commentating for me.
Yeah. I'll say Yako right now not present, but I will be playing Yako round 1.
Okay. Conference talk. Alright. I think we'll take a small break before we get back to our tournament.
Absolutely.
See you soon. Alright, welcome back. We have figured out some of our technical difficulties, and we're going to have Kevlar and Dominic on stream next.
We'll see how this goes.
What's your game plan going into Mr. Random here?
Well, you can really think all you want, but I feel like it's going to be difficult to really set up a game plan against Random. So I think it'll just be play it out.
Yeah, you're just gonna go in blind and keep your mind clear and hope for the best?
Yeah, just hope for the best. But I will say I think you're going to be in for a treat this first game.
Oh no, I feel like I know what's coming, but I don't think I'm ready for it.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, I'm going to leave you to solo cast this one.
We'll have one player cam on this one. That'll be exciting.
That will be. You'll see my emotions.
Alright. As we go in here, Kevlar, our resident Cloud and Ganon main, going up against Dominic, who plays everyone in the cast. The only solid main I've ever heard him talk about in the past is of how much he disliked playing Falco, which we saw in our last round. As they figure out our stages, we're gonna try and push Dominic, making sure I spelled our competitors' names correctly. There we go. The best of 3 as well. Winners round 2. Smash down on line 3 with the University of Kentucky Esports. We are having a Random versus Ganon matchup. What I expected when he said we were in for a treat. Incineroar. An interesting matchup of 2 heavies. Very slow, very hard hitting. They're both going to die in 3 hits. We'll see if Dominic can take advantage of some of that revenge. A low and whip coming out. The back air, the Ganon trying to take control of the stage. Kevlar trying to maybe get his Ganon tournament ready for those moments where you just need a change of pace. Dominic seems to be catching a lot of his options and doing very safe things to get ahead of it. A low and whip up. Interesting to try and juggle the Ganon, but the lack of aerial mobility, that F smash will reach. Staying very safe, only at 67%. That is death for Ganon. Like, Ganon could kill with anything here, but Incineroar's a big boy. We'll see if he can manage to keep it up. The juggling, Incineroar, generally known as a grappler, but not necessarily a juggler. The grab coming out from the Ganon, not being able to punish it. Dash attack coming in. Kind of just trying to read him here, and the Incineroar recovery, not lateral enough to make it. Oh, you could hear the uppy trying to come out. Dominic's been missing a few of those command inputs on the Alolan whips, but it doesn't matter. F-Smash gonna take it. Incineroar only having 50%, 68. It's looking like it did the last stock. We'll see what Incineroar can do against it. The Alolan whip whiffing through the spot dodge, but the revenge hitting. He's gonna keep down smashing until something happens. Able to recover. Just trying to stay safe. Spot dodge. Not able to catch with another F smash. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But no third time here. And trying to spike online, a little difficult. Getting the side B to down B is Ganon. Just trying to get some of these tech options. Not able to 2-frame. The down smash gonna kill him at 50! Game 1 going to Dominic's Incineroar. It's like Kevlar said, you're playing a guessing game whenever you go up against this player, and he's very capable at winning with any of them. We see PlanFan17 found his way into the arena. He was, I believe, DQ'd from winners round 1, but hopefully he'll be able to connect to his next opponent. We'll see if maybe we can get him on stream with whoever he ends up with in losers. Just hang in there, Plant Fan. We'll see if we can figure something out. Oh, there he goes. We'll get some more word on him after this. We're going to see some map counter picks. I would assume that Kevlar is going to go back to his bread and butter Cloud. Can only imagine that Dominic's just changing the stage. I don't think he's going to get off of that question mark. He likes that element of surprise, but maybe he can use something he's a little bit more familiar with. I highly doubt he's going to do that, though. Back into the arena already. Map counter picks have been made. How are you all doing in the chat? I hope you all are having a lovely Tuesday afternoon. Just chilling back, watching some good UK Smash. That's what I'm always here for. Yep, we see the Cloud come out for Kevlar. Maybe the Ganon not giving him the effect that he wanted. A Shoto! We'll see how good Dominic is with command inputs and the auto turnarounds. On Kalos! Not really sure how well this stage benefits a Shoto, but you gotta imagine he's got a little bit of utility with Shoryus. Doing some light Tetsu Senpukyakus. It seems like his game plan's revolving around a lot of catching with beefy attacks, catching some laggy options. The neutral air dodge into Shoryuken. Another Shoryuken, the third one to stock. He's up at 30, trying to hit an aerial one. The aerial one, I believe, is a little bit less powerful. Grounded one barely taking him out of the screen. Jumping over the limit blade beam, nearly falling into that. Another Shoryuken. How many more of these can Cloud take before he ends up just in the blast zone? Back air is such a valuable impervious tool for Cloud's kit. Just trying to keep the bad man with the fiery fists away from him. Dominic is riding that Shoryuken until he dies. Not trying to edge guard the Shoto. Maybe trying to just trap the ledge. He's starting to protect against a lot of these. Snapping to ledge before the cross slash can get to him. Ooh, not the Shoryuken that Kevlar was expecting. That's why he up smashed out his shield. No kill throws from the Shotos. Trying to just space out, get a couple projectiles in. No punish on the whiff Shoryuken. They're just playing footsies. It's like an FGC right now. Dash attack, going to take it. Cloud at 142. We'll see how long he can keep this stock for. Dominic running into the shield, wanting to make sure he keeps the pressure on, but it's looking like rough sledding game 2 out of nowhere. Dominic's not hitting any more of those beefy attacks. Whiffing another Shoryuken on a completely errant up B. Cloud not quite making it back there. Ken at 71%. See how much he can close the gap. Up B, countered with an up B. Back air to knock him off. Going high, using the Kalos platform to give himself some safety. Those back airs being very brutal. The Tetsu kicking the blade beam out of the way and helping him recover. Wow, the stalling impeccable from Dominic. Still trying to live on the stock. And he's gonna make it. No back air to punish missing the ledge, but an up smash will bring it down to nearly a full stock lead for Kevlar. As I say that, a heavy Shoryu, all hits going in. Whiffed cross slash. They're really just swinging at each other. The going in between the cross slash. Focus only blocking one hit there. The hard up tilt. Trying to see if he can make this a last stock situation where anything can happen, but taking a lot of extra percent from Cloud here. Watching them feel each other out. The parry. I just noticed this now, but for the Street Fighter character's parry effect, it sounds like a third strike counter. The limit blade beam hitting. A dash attack going to rip it in. Kevlar trying to just play really safe here, not wanting to get on a last stock, even give Dominic a chance of thinking he can win this game. Missing the punish off that up B, trying to juggle the Shoto. Using focus to land safely to the ground. Off stage yet again, but he hasn't been punished all the time he's been off stage. That F smash is definitely going to take it. 1-1. Game 3. Gotta think that wasn't one of Dominic's top choices. He plays a lot of Smash characters, and if you want someone that's least like a Smash character, you're gonna end up with a Shoto. You can see the smile coming over my co-commentator's face as he looks at his counter picks, knowing that he has the chance to get into, I believe, if we look at bracket, that would put him into winners finals. So a big opportunity here for Kevlar. Eat some chicken while I ponder over this explosive set that we're having. That was a high stress scenario for both players towards the end there. Kevlar felt like after that first little bit, he always had control of the game, but you never know with the explosive damage that Ken can output. My apologies, just went to get a quick bite of chicken. Etsu Boy also wondering what my thoughts are on using random in a tournament. Power play or troll? Dominic is nasty with anyone he plays. I think it's really neither. I think it's just strategic, and you'd think throwing randomness into your strategy wouldn't be very strategic, but whenever you're comfortable with the randomness and they aren't, that's where your advantage can come into play. Because usually what I do when I play against someone is I know what character they play, so I start game planning around their options. You can't do that with someone who's playing random. You'll see vastly different characters that you have to play vastly different around. And so I think that he wants to get more comfortable using the random button. And the Crom! Crom Game & Watch! Not a great matchup, as we can see the pain in Kevlar's eyes. Crom, someone who struggles with recovery, and Game & Watch with one of the best recoveries and ledge guarding in the game. Granted, it doesn't take a lot to kill if you can land solid hits on the funny cartoon man, but it's going to be hard to do. Yeah, it may be the ultimate troll to pick random, but if it's... I don't see it as necessarily like he's trying to win. He's not trying to like be haha funny random guy. Like I think that's what he's wanting his branding to, but it's not like he's not trying to win here. There's definitely some reason why he's doing it like this, especially against someone like Kevlar, who's no slouch of a player. The up B getting a lot of extra credit here, as Game & Watch is definitely at a good kill percent. That up B, so safe, so invincible, so wow. And as I say, invincible moves, we've got the sea diving helmet up smash, gonna take it. First stock goes to Dominic in game 3 scenario. Ooh, spot dodging the grab, and the Jair gonna do it. I don't know if that was a Jair, but the back air gonna take it definitely off of someone as light as. And you don't really think about how light Game & Watch is because of how long he survives, but he just has so many good tools to keep himself from getting hit in the first place. The up B, when in doubt, use the invincible move that gets you out of trouble. Key, chair. Oh, the cooking, not quite gonna edge guard. Not quite gonna edge guard Crom as he's able to slice through it, but they're trying to feel each other out here. Neither one of them wanting to overcommit. Getting a fair out. I'm sure he wanted that to be a bear. Might have taken the stock. Using up B to counter the up B, noticing I can play that game too. Game & Watch may be one who's most known for it, but I guess Crom's wanting to emulate some of that. A little late on the downer, but gonna catch the roll in with an F tilt to take it. Kevlar on match stock right now, ready, trying to get out of this mess that is Game & Watch. I don't even want to see that judge right now. Molotov going to, and that piece of meat hits. The sword not hit it. The sword not slicing it. They feel each other out. Back air gonna knock the Game & Watch off stage. Up B to counter, not quite putting him in a position to kill, but adding that much needed percent, and now Game & Watch over 100%. Crom can kill him here. It's gonna come down. Game & Watch being on its last hit, using the up smash to push him away out of shield. Trying to space it out, but that down tilt poking out, and F tilt beating out the fair bomb. Kevlar taking it 2-1. Close game. Very impressive work here to get around what a lot of people would probably say is not the best matchup for Crom. And Dominic's out of here, getting ready to rip through losers to try and make his way back.
And I'm back.
How was the experience that was Crom and Game & Watch?
You may have seen it, but my reaction was not the best for seeing that random selection of all things.
It seemed like you got a heavy ditto round 1, and the Incineroar was able to get quite a lot of extra credit working around Ganon's slow moves.
Yeah, I feel like falling down, I left myself in a lot of positions where he could just throw out a smash attack, and that was, of course, a big difference. Alright, well, that was an experience for sure.
I'm sure it was. Man. We have everyone getting into their matches. They know where they're going, hopefully.
Alright, so do we want to take a quick Smash GG break?
Alright, let's take a quick Smash GG break. Are we gonna, do we have our bracket updating, or is it just kind of static right now?
Alright, and it looks like we got results as well. Ufgo won his set 2-1 as well.
So it's going to be Ufgo and Kevlar in winners final.
Oof. But yeah, seeing that Game and Watch pop up Game 3, I had mixed feelings.
That's
So I
that's one of the characters in the game that I like to call frame data the character.
and I was definitely showing it at the beginning,
Using that up
but
B with invulnerability, that up smash that took the first stock, you can't contest that. It's like a better version of the Mario Brothers up B or up
yeah,
smashes.
that's why it was honestly better to just let the moves happen and then react to them after. But out of all the characters that I did play, I was happy. I was happy to have played Crom in
Out of
that
your
final
three
match.
main characters, you would have been most comfortable with Chrom in that scenario.
In that scenario, I personally would have been more comfortable with Crom in that scenario, believe it or not.
I thought maybe Cloud would have a easier time recovering, because
Recovering, yes, but spacing aerials, not so much. And getting things off of aerials, not so much.
yeah,
And I've kind of been having that discussion myself with another Game and Watch. Well, the Game and Watch on campus, Knuckle.
Knuckle. Yeah, he is a force to be reckoned with, and it's honestly pretty fun playing him because you kind of get to test a lot of your fundamentals for the game. You have to play very safe and play correctly against him.
But yeah,
Let's see.
my bracket extends further.
Still in winner's side. Alright, let's see if we can figure out who we're gonna get on.
Right.
I'm gonna see if we can get a losers
All
match,
right.
a losers round game in before we do
All
winners
right.
finals.
For now, I think we may need to go on a little bit of a break so I can figure out this bracket situation right now. Just trying to put in results.
Okay, we will be back to you after this. And we're back. Looks like we're going to be jumping into our winners finals match between Kevlar and Ufko. What's your thoughts going into another match with the Frog?
I mean, after seeing what he pulled out against Malram, we'll see how this pans out. Because now I feel mentally focused for the Frog, but we'll see what he pulls out.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I will notify Ufko that he needs to get back into the arena. Getting the meat of our winner's side bracket. Ah, yes. I did love that commercial break as well. It's your boy. It was a commercial break sponsored by us. You love to see it. Let me just clean up my mess. I forgot to switch stuff around.
Oh, just a light technical difficulty right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this up.
Okay.
The finicky thing about Smash GG brackets, is that one mess up anywhere and you have to reset the whole thing.
It's definitely a bit easier whenever they're able to put in their own scores.
Yeah.
What are we selling, It's Your Boy? We're selling good, quality Smash Brothers content. That's what we're selling.
And we're selling a great time. I mean, it's up to you if you want to buy that. I think it's worthwhile.
I'd buy it, especially for the low price of $0 and tuition to the University of Kentucky. Small price to pay, though, for a good time with friends.
Oh, absolutely. Don't mind me just being a moderator here, fixing up this whole bracket.
Moderating your own games. There's no collusion whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
You could say it's collusionless. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now.
It wasn't before, it is now.
Those are the benefits of being a part of University of Kentucky Smash Cats. Invent your own words.
Oh, absolutely.
So, as far as video game news goes, I know that we are likely getting either a date on when, or we are getting the confirmation of the last DLC fighter for Smash Ultimate in early September.
There looks to be a Nintendo Direct coming up in September. I know at the absolute latest it's going to be by December. Who do you think it's going to be? I'm curious, who do you think?
Who do I think it's going to be, or who do I want it to be?
I'll let you answer both questions if you can.
I haven't been able to shake it out of my head that I think it's going to be Crash Bandicoot.
I personally would like Crash. There was a poll recently done in Japan where Sora was the most voted character, which brings up discussions with Disney.
We haven't seen a single costume from Disney, no interaction with them as far as characters go. So I'm not sure unless they're wanting to be super ambitious to pull it out right at the end of Smash Ultimate's lifetime. Likely the biggest Smash game that'll ever get made, if any more are ever made.
Alright, Ufko, right now I'm trying to message him for stage bans, and he's telling me to say Greninja's bottom tier. Heck no. Nah, I'm not taking that propaganda.
I don't think Greninja's a top tier, but I think he's high tier. I think he's a really well-rounded and solid character. He's really solid.
Nah, Greninja's not bottom tier.
Phoenix Ray will never be in Smash. I would love Phoenix Wright. I've got a soft spot for the Phoenix Wright series of games, but
Honestly, though, Phoenix Wright would be a great addition in the
and
FGC community. He's already a good staple, especially in MVC in particular.
oh, we lost our
Man,
arena. This is what you get for not doing stage bans.
man, I'll take the L on this one.
Let me remake the arena real quick. You all both have me added as friends, so it's the same password if Ufgo is listening. Oh man. Phoenix Wright, but my heart wants Master Chief. With Halo Infinite coming out in the fall, it'd be a great time to advertise. We already have Microsoft characters in the game. It makes too much sense. But top devs working at 343 Studios said that they have not been reached out by Nintendo with a collaboration in mind. So,
I mean, yeah.
are they doing that just to throw up a smokescreen? Maybe.
I mean, let's be honest here. Nintendo have the whole audience in the palm of their hands.
They've done a
So,
really good
I mean,
job
they
at
can do
hiding who
whatever.
this character is. Sakurai apparently has been working on him for over a year.
So, there's no swaying, there's no changing minds. Whatever set
Or
is
her.
set.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
But him or her, whoever they may be.
Or inanimate object. We could have one of those.
Very true.
We could
Klefki then.
rock for smash.
Who knows?
Just a rock.
Just a straight up rock.
Do you what would happen if it's one of Nintendo's staple franchises? Like we see another Fire Emblem or a Pokemon or something. I think it has to be a third-party character, right? For the final character in Smash Ultimate.
I believe so.
Honestly, from that same leak that said that the direct was coming out early September, also mentioned Capcom. And who does Capcom own? The Marvel vs. Capcom Fighter series.
Absolutely.
That has Phoenix Wright. So you never know. We already have Mega Man.
I mean, whatever it is, I'll accept it.
And
I'll definitely accept
at
it.
this point, I'm just happy to see more characters and to give a round of applause to Nintendo's lead designer, Sakurai, for putting his heart and soul into the game, even when he was kind of blackmailed back into it.
All right. Well,
We've got
I'll
a
see
game.
you on the other side.
Bowser and Ganondorf. We've seen Kevlar's Ganondorf once already. We're gonna see Ufko's Bowser. I don't know whether to be excited, scared, sad, yawn, yell, but a Nair coming out from the Ganon. It's gonna be a battle of the best heavy and the worst heavy considered by the community. Oh, trying to catch with an F smash. That would have killed at that percent. Flame Breath getting another 20%. It was a skillful move right there. Shielding, side B, slam. Ganon's at 100. The raw back air going to snag that stock away. Bowser's going to live for a while unless a big hit comes in. Oh, not... The parry into the grounded up B and another grab slam. 35, 49. Why does that up tilt do that much damage? I will never know. But there is so much happening right now. They're trying to feel each other out. They're going in swinging. The get up attack going far enough. The fastfall fair not quite hitting, and he's gonna get hit by the chest hitbox of Ganon's down. Surprisingly strong. Captain Falcon having the same one, of course. That F smash nearly taking it. Just one errant F smash kills anywhere on the stage at any percent, really. A little bit late on that. The grab to stop the approach. Another command grab. That's not gonna kill quite yet. Ganon's a big boy. The fair going to steal that stock away. Ufko up 100% in a stock. Or up not 100% in stock, but You get what I mean there. The approaching flame breath to get like 30% because he needs it. Fair coming in. The push grab before Ganon can fall down from the ledge. Very smart air dodge to go past the fair, putting on one of his own to knock Bowser off stage. Choke slam. Run back, F tilt. Kevlar's been loving that today. Ooh, Ufko pulling him back, trying to play with his safe kill moves that Bowser has. Making sure that he doesn't throw away the big lead that he has right now. Another high hitbox on the down air. They're feeling each other out, trying to... No, they're not feeling each other out. They're just coming in swinging. Down airing on the shield, not going to kill it. And Kevlar barely not able to survive. Game 1 goes to Ufko. And I believe this is a best of 5. I'm gonna continue with that until I'm told otherwise. If I wanted to look at what the two characters were doing there. Ganon just feeling out a lot of Bowser's moves, but Bowser just hitting. But it works for it goes both ways with these super heavies, being able to just hit a few moves and killing like that. Really impressive stuff from Ufko though, especially with that raw back air to steal the first stock. Are they gonna run it back? Or are they gonna go back to their more traditional mains? Or is this gonna be a slug out to get into grands? Well, I'll be... Color me surprised. They go for the Ganon Ditto Game 2 of Winners Finals. On Town and City of all places, so that the game doesn't end in 2 minutes, it ends in 3 instead, because they live for just a little bit longer. Ufko getting some throws into some bread and butter nairs and aerials. Getting hit by the tail end of that wizard's foot. They're just swinging at each other. There's not much to go beyond that. They're trying to check each other's options. Kevlar, that side B to down B been working out so well for him. Not quite getting the timing right on Ufko up being a little bit early so that he can't get down aired. Nair 2 going to take the first stock. We'll see how long Ufko can keep it against a character as powerful as Ganondorf. See if he can hurt Ganondorf. See if he can land a kill option. Both of these characters struggling to kill each other. Although I'm not sure who this matchup favors, Ganondorf or Ganondorf. The down air! I'm going to say it's Ganondorf! Ufko up 2 stocks to 1. Or up 3 to 1. Up 2 stocks in Game 2 of Winners Finals. Predicting the jump recovery. Grab, trying to get... Is that gonna do it? JV3 for Ufko to take Game 2. How committed is Kevlar to his Ganondorf? How is this a hill he's willing to die on? With a chance to come into winner's side of grand finals, and he's playing his secondary. We'll see how fast they go to run it back. Kevlar not moving from his spot. Thank you for joining us for Smashdown Online 3, hosted by University of Kentucky Esports and the Smash Cats. We are in the middle of Winners Finals, and Ufko up 2-0 on Kevlar after some very interesting character picks on both sides. We've seen Kevlar go with the Ganondorf twice, and then Ufko going Bowser, and then beating the Ganondorf Ditto. We'll see if they're just switching stages, or if we're going to see another very interesting character pick. How much are they wanting to meme at such a high level of bracket? Guess we're about to find out here in Winners Finals. I don't like that smirk I'm seeing on my co-commentator's face here. He's got something up his sleeve. I think he's going to stick with the Ganondorf. We've seen Ganondorf Bowser. We've seen double Ganondorf. Now we're seeing Bowser Ganondorf. Kevlar, Ufko, Winners Finals! If Ufko can win this, you gotta wonder if how much value these two players are putting on this set, whether they're wanting to actually try or if they're just memeing on us for the raw content, which we appreciate here, but are a little confused by. Oh, the tech not letting the Ganon recover. Not really able to get out of that upbeat. Errant up smash gonna take the whiffed back air. Bear beating out the chokehold. A throw. Gonna see if he can get a tech option on this platform here. That's exactly what he's going for. Another upbeat to rack up like 20 more %. Not able to punish that recovery above the ledge. Spot dodging the grab. Oh, and the spuffered side B. Not gonna do it for Kevlar, but it would not be hard to kill Ufko right now at 143%. Your Bowser, over half your kit would do it, but Ufko's playing really safe, not putting himself in a bad position. The chokehold, that's an interesting interaction, choking him down, nearly hitting that F smash, not reaching. Shield not looking great for Bowser, and he has to just eat that F smash. Ufko up 3 stocks to 1 again. 1 stock away from grand finals here in the Smashdown Online 3. Up air, up air. Is he gonna go for another up air? A grab. Mixing up a little bit. Another up air. Side B getting punished. He should have done another up air. Another up air. Down air. Changing direction a bit. Down air again. Is this the down air show from now on? Is he just wanting to end it in style? And there. He's just charging. Fully charging an up smash onto Bowser's shield. Catching the get up attack and not hitting the punch. The big ol' punch. Is Ufko gonna throw this game away? Oh no. That's gonna take it. 3-0 Ufko into grand finals. 3 heavy dittos. I don't understand. Well, I'm gonna need an explanation from my co-commentator once he joins back in the voice. Very interesting picks here. Here we go. Well, let's see who's coming up.
Hola.
Hello.
Alright, so I think I now understand his game plan.
His game plan? What about
no,
yours?
He seems to be picking the character that their opponent last played. And so I should have gone Olimar game 3.
So is he?
I should have just taken the L and have gone Olimar game 3.
So you picked Bowser on your own accord, then?
Yes, I picked Bowser on my own accord.
I've never known you to put Bowser on the line in winners finals whenever your tournament's on the line, but it's an interesting choice.
I'd realized by game 3 what he was doing. So if he was following that like regimen, then I was gonna cheese him with Battlefield Bowser. But obviously, he knew what I'd do. And like I said, I should have gone all Olimar game 3, if that was what he was doing.
Now you're in losers finals. I think Buttery and Boss may have already started their set, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we see something again. Alright. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So we're gonna wait to see who you face in losers finals between Boss and Buttery. Wanna give us a breakdown of your game plan against those two players?
Well, Buttery's Buttery. Buttery's the Terry. And Terry's rough. Terry's always rough to deal with. And then, well, at the same time, Boss is Bowser, and Bowser is very rough for Cloud to
Boss
deal with.
main's Bowser. I'd like to add that.
But I mean, whatever comes, you know.
Ufko chiming in the chat, he said that Ganon Ditto was literally me cheesing you twice. I mean, you got those down airs though, and then the just catching a lot of Bowser's laggier options with smash attacks.
Nah, about that second game, he caught my jumps off stage, and he just kind of read me, knew where I'd go.
Yeah.
And with Ganon, that results in the stock. Because I will say this about Ganons: to get by in the world, they gotta know how to read. They gotta know how to read real well.
Contrary to popular belief, actually. But that's for top level Ganons, not like Elite Smash Ganons.
I mean, at the top level, you don't really see many Ganons.
There are
of course.
a couple though, and there
are a few.
They're very ferocious.
Very true, they are.
True, it's your boy. We haven't seen the frog yet. Our marquee attraction has not made its appearance yet. Maybe just saving the best for last. But I feel like Ufko's wanting to ride out his strategy until the cows come home.
Ufko right now seems to be having fun. And it looks like for the duration of this event, he's still going to have fun.
Kind of wish I was here in this bracket. This would feel like a fun one to navigate. As we look, I'm wondering if we have our brackets updated. We do. Let's tune back into that. Really.
So right now, Boss and Buttery are going.
UK Esports Boss, he decided to put that into his Smash GG tag against Buttery. Terry Bowser, I personally would feel like the Terry would win that matchup, just because he's much quicker scrapper. Being able to get his combo starters with such good frame data, it's a lot for a Bowser to deal with, but at the same time, Boss could just hit a couple F smashes and win the game.
All right, but unfortunately, Yako had to DQ from the tournament for other reasons. So that'll make our loser semis match between Buttery and Boss, which is going on right now.
Yep.
But yeah, that was an experience to say the least.
How would you rate your experience?
I didn't anticipate the Bowser game 1.
I don't think anyone did.
After seeing the Bowser game 1 from who he played last set, got my mind thinking, especially when he picked Ganon after.
Maybe he's trying to just download what the other person's doing, pick up that character, and try and do that with them.
By literally being the person themselves. I mean, it's bold strategy. I've never seen it before.
It'd be an interesting. I could even see that being used as like a way to learn more, being able to try and like, what were they doing in this situation? Of course, we're just
Exactly.
speculating. It could just be as simple as, haha, I picked the last dude's character.
Haha, very funny.
Ufko said in chat, I think, Kevlar, you nailed it on the head. He said, if someone picks the frog, I will play the frog.
Damn, so I guess I was right. Well, in that case, to anyone else still alive, I don't think they'll pick the frog.
I don't think they
I don't
want
think
to.
they'll-
I don't think they're gonna sick themselves with Ufko frog.
All right. So right now, Buttery and Boss are 1-1, but they are agreeing to have Game 3 on stream.
Okay.
So
1-1.
so we can see the conclusion of this set, even if we can't get the full set.
All right, let me set that up real quick. You can, since you'll be playing whoever wins this, you can just jump into the spectator stands. Let's go. Buttery. Boss. Alright.
All right, so you can probably go ahead and send him the ID.
Of course. I have to... I can do that, because I have that information.
All right, I went ahead and set Buttery the information.
Alright. We'll get to see two people who haven't been on stream yet today.
And for one person, it could be their last.
For one person,
Could very
it will
much be
the
their last.
Whoever loses here does not get to stay on stream because they'll be out of the tournament, and the other person will be on stream because it's the only game we have to play.
Oh, of course.
Terry Bowser. These people are not playing haha funny games. They are being very serious. They want a piece of Kevlar.
All right, and we'll see Game 3 out here.
Game 3, Buttery and Boss. This
Town
is not
and
Lucy's
City.
Finals yet. Town and City. I wonder who won Game 2, because I feel like this would be...
So this would be more
Buttery's-
favorable
I think this
for-
would be Buttery's counter pick.
I feel like this would be Buttery's counter pick. And I feel like if there's anyone if there's anyone who would want this stage, it is Buttery. And I feel like Buttery may have won the second game and noticed that Town wasn't banned, so he just went for it.
I think that Bowser gets a lot of gets a lot from, you know, his size is probably his biggest weakness and his biggest strength. The more of the stage he's able to eat up, the more he controls. And so on a big stage like Town and City, it becomes a bit harder to just have that intimidating
Absolutely,
presence.
and that up B just barely kills. If it missed, that would have been a rough situation for Buttery, but that's the first stock of Game 3. Side B's doesn't quite reach the platform. I feel like that would have killed if it did.
I feel like there was also a chance that Boss SD is there. Interesting choice to predict a jump and go for Power Dunk there.
It doesn't hurt to try, considering he would have been off stage, no real position to punish. But right now, every bit of damage works, and he is getting every bit of damage right now.
Something tells me he hit a couple of those Power Dunks before, and he's just using them as much as he can. Terry, a big boy, is surviving.
Ooh, just got the ledge. He tries to trump
and
with down B.
He reversed the Power Dunk, not giving himself that wall to protect with. Bowser only
And that,
at 97%. That's about 50% for the rest of the cast.
will he live? Let's go for another up B would have been
Oh,
better
an
in
up
that situation.
smash, not gonna kill either. No spike coming out from the power dunk. Interesting recovery, but faking out the platform to keep Buttery guessing. Oh, hitting
Speaking
the
of
platform,
guessing, he tried there.
Not able to get enough vertical distance, and that will kill.
He runs into the jab, and that's a very easy stock from jab power dunk.
The jab to fake into the Koopa Claw on the moving platform, and this could easily get tied up with one good hit.
He needs to take the stock now before Buttery gets any more bit of damage he can.
I think he has a chance if he can, even if he kills him now, he has a chance if he can just not get killed by go moves, but that doesn't look like it's going to be the case.
Right now, Buttery just getting every bit of damage he can. Power dunk! Oh, it whiffs. Dash trying to keep him up. He's searching for an up air. It's a fair.
Oh, not able to.
Will that kill?
No, not on town.
No, nowhere. Not on town, nowhere near.
He needs this
trying to
gun,
get
and that's gonna get it on the tip of the power geyser.
That
Buttery into losers finals.
Just hits. That confirmed just hits. 2-1 Buttery.
He also waited just a moment on that. I think Boss may have been able to air dodge through it, not expecting the massive reach of the 599 move.
And that's a 2-1 going to Buttery. Boss out at 4th.
Respectable position in the tournament, and it definitely looked like it was a hard-fought set.
Absolutely.
Alright, going into losers finals against Buttery. You've got the Terry to deal with.
Alright. Well, I've been kind of shenanigan-y, no shenanigans.
No shenanigans, you're putting them away.
If I lose, I lose.
You're gonna lose because you lost as your main, not because you decided to run Ganon and Bowser in winners
Exactly.
finals. Well, thank you all for joining us here at the University of Kentucky Showdown Online 3, sponsored by University of Kentucky Esports and the Smash Cats. Losers Finals. You thought last game was a slugfest. I think this one has just as much potential to become one as well. It's going to be a lot of meaty hits. A lot of back airs, a lot of back flips from the Cloud, but a lot of jab power dunks and conversions into that very, very strong up B. Alright, we will see you on the other side, Kevlar.
Absolutely.
Will I have a co-commentator in Grands? Or will I be solo commentating as he runs off without me, like I did to him? We've got Terry and Cloud. Where'd they go? Pokemon Stadium 2, the classic starting pick. This is probably a pretty neutral stage for both of these opponents. Buttery trying to shark with those burning knuckles. Just throwing out where he thinks his opponent's gonna be. Looking for his conversions. Getting a lot of meaty hits off of that burning knuckle. Buttery not getting greedy, he's playing very conservative here, trying to keep himself safe. He wants a date with the frog. Although he's not gonna get the frog. I'm interested to see. Ufko mimicking either of these characters, really. I think he'd be more comfortable with the Cloud, but it'd be very interesting to see how he would play Terry. They're both just throwing out kill moves, both around 100%. Kevlar being very picky about this last hit, but gonna get that stock stolen away with Power Dunk. Waiting out the invincibility. getting that easy, or not easy, but that smooth 3-hit conversion. Got his early hits into the up B. Back shoot. He hasn't gotten to use any of his super funny go moves yet. Kevlar knows how critical they are to Buttery's game plan. Using the blade beam to cover the approach from the Buster Wolf. F-tilt's gonna knock him off stage. Not able to use any go moves while his feet aren't on the ground, but he's able to. No, the power dunk does not punch a projectile out. Not sure, not even seeing how Kevlar died there. Oh, he parried the. Okay, a full stock lead for Buttery, but Kevlar is not accepting defeat game 1 here. Not able to get the up air conversion. Kevlar at 50 again. Ooh, the roll through to get the auto aim grab. Kevlar covering his approach with the cross slash. F-tilt's coming out. Feeling each other out right now. Really just power dunks coming out from Buttery in all facets. Not getting hit by the end of the cross slash, but getting his another, I don't know if that was spot dodged or parried, but going through the power geyser. And back air gonna take it. Buttery with a very convincing game 1. Really, Buttery just stuck to what worked and didn't deviate from it. We'll see if Kevlar has a response here in game 2. We love the arms music around here. Running it back, same characters. What is Kevlar's counter pick? I'd assume he didn't want to go to town, so maybe a battlefield? Yoshi's another triplat. Gonna mess with a lot of Terry's confirms that have to do with character positioning. Plus a lot of earlier kills. Maybe he's hoping he'll be able to kill Terry before he has the ghost sauce for too long. This is the closest thing. Like these are the smallest blast zones I believe in the legal stage list, so not sure how to approach him on the platform here. Getting the blade beam to cover. That back air doing a lot of damage, getting the conversion to make sure that Buttery misses the ledge, or doesn't quite get to the ledge. And that's going to be a stock 1. Again, killing him before he gets to 100%. They're working around each other so much right here. Putting some pressure with limit, making sure that Buttery doesn't have a chance to mess with his get up options. Spot dodge into the F tilt. Again, Kevlar being able to keep his stock since he hasn't been hit by a power dunk or a go move at all this whole game. So there's definitely an advantage with both of you dying a bit earlier. Oh, and is he gonna make it back? He knows how to recover with Cloud. Very impressive stalling to get just a little bit more lateral movement. Killing Buttery right as he got over 100. Chunking damage up to get the dash attack kill. Wrong way around, and that up B's gonna take it. 2 stocks to 1, both at 0. Game 2 of Losers Finals here at Showdown Online 3. Kevlar trying to get a date with the frog. Buttery saying not so fast. Down air, gonna be able to cover from behind the spike! Gonna snag 1-1 and lose finals. That was nasty. I don't think anyone was ready for such a fast kill. The conversion straight into the down air. You can't wipe that smile off of Kevlar's face. Oh, maybe you can. No, it's back. Okay. Very impressive counter pick there to use those small blast zones to his advantage. Stay away from the ghost sauce. Kevlar is beside himself that he got to finish a match with the spike. In losers finals, no less. I was not ready for that to come out. I'm gonna give you the play-by-play on what the bans are. Kevlar winning game 2 is going to ban a stage. I don't know. We're left in anticipation as we wait. The mind. Let's go into the mind of the Cloud player, staring intently as he's trying to decide what his best option is. FD Town in Smashville. They're going to Kalos Pokemon League. A favorite here for neutral stages. I don't know how neutral it is. I think an interesting pick for both sides. The K Rool coming out for Buttery. Not liking how the Terry fared on Yoshi's, he's wanting to pull out something a little bit different, give Kevlar a change of pace possibly.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, the walkback crown. Super armoring through the jab 1. K-Rool, so reliant on how effective that crown is. Back air. Oh, the propeller stopping the limit cross slash from being able to edge guard. Crown barely hitting. Buttery's wanting to catch the landing from Kevlar, but how much of a fast faller he is able to get straight past it. Cannonball hitting. Parrying the F tilt, but nothing to show for it. That was an interesting whiff there from the Buster Sword. Back throw to get him far off stage. Ooh, if he had picked a faster option, that would have been the first stock for Buttery. That propeller giving him such freedom. The spot dodge call out with the punch. That's all you can call it. It's just a punch. Wanting to get an early spike here, Buttery trying to make sure that Kevlar is not going to come off stage. He's not going to, but that back air will kill. Back at 0-0. We're at a Smash 4 game now. And the counter lasting a little bit longer than Kevlar would have liked. K-Rool trying to beat the limit out of Cloud. I don't know if you can, but he certainly is wanting to. The last hit somehow connecting there. Wanting to spike, not quite getting it. Propeller giving him an easy way back. Jump up counter. Kevlar's been doing a lot of those back airs right now. Such an integral part of Cloud's game plan, but you can't just spam it willy-nilly. Buttery, his last few counters have worked wonders. He's feeling safe. That back air going to be able to come in time. Catching the roll get up. Calling out the counter, being able to get a quick option like Limit Blade Beam in. Both characters could die. K-Rool definitely had an advantage here, but gonna hit the stage, and Kevlar barely survives. We'll see if he can edge guard here. Not quite getting it. Ooh, back air gonna steal it. Ooh, the armor going through Cloud's up B, and he had just gotten limit 2, so he has to charge that meter all over again. Trying to play around Buttery's tech options. This is final game. Whoever wins this will get put on a set point. Versing the up B, just getting the easy damage. It's all you can really ask for in this situation, especially against a heavyweight like K-Rool. Can't really kill him until like 150 anyways, so may as well just get the percent. Ooh, getting onto the platform to bait out the get-up attack. Back air not quite killing. 154. No crown for the K-Rool. Oh, don't do it. Don't. Oh, he's just gonna place down the crown. He's gonna kill with the, no! I wanted it so bad. Oh, throwing the crown away, just making sure that he doesn't have that option. The meaty hit of Fair is gonna do it. Kevlar up 2-1. Interesting to go to the K-Rool. Buttery been working on that K-Rool for a while, but not paying dividends here. Will he stick with the K-Rool? Did he feel like he did enough in that game to be able to win the next two? Or is he going to go back to Terry? We'll see in a bit. I think we're getting the same bands, so we've got FD Town and Smashville. Not wanting to go against the Terry or the K-Rool on FD. Town, because it's such a wide stage, he does not want that Terry living to high percents. And then Smashville, I guess he just doesn't like Smashville. Small Battlefield is the pick. Game 4 of Losers Finals here in the Smashdown Online 3. Hero! Feeling like nothing else is working, he's going back to his old main. This is... someone did not leave the battlefield in the dryer long enough because this is big battlefield. Interesting choice here. We're gonna replay that game really quick. Same characters, same band, same stage. And very interesting. I don't know who picked Big Battlefield, but it kind of went in the wrong direction in the size department on the battlefield. It was Kevlar and Buttery. So Ufko, you're wondering what happened. So they picked small battlefield and someone forgot to leave the battlefield in the dryer too long, so they accidentally went to big battlefield. But we got it fixed now. We got it fixed. This is the appropriately sized small battlefield. Working around the platforms. Oh, ooh, not enough shield damage. Yeah, we used the super dryer. We actually used some of Hero's Hocus Pocus to get it done. It turns out one of them's a dryer. It just pulled out a dryer and threw the stage inside. So thank you to Buttery and his Hero for having the tools to be able to get through here. And able to have a good Losers Finals game. The limit coming out, I was thinking maybe finishing touch off of that positioning on that spike. That would have been nasty. But playing around the same percent. Yes, exactly. Kaboom! The windbox working a bit, but not quite pulling him in. The blade beam going to give Buttery his upbeat back, and as I say that, he just doesn't quite get caught. Oh, psych up. I'm gonna try and steal this kill really quick. Snooze. Oh, he needs to get to it. The dash attack. Very smart to know that that would kill in this situation. I would have gone for a smash attack and he would have gotten up. Getting some bread and butter percent with his B button. Oh, if he was at 48 when that started, that would have killed 100%. Buttery getting the grab, throwing it off stage. Magic Burst, gonna catch? Is that gonna kill? No! Living. Both in the 90s. Kevlar over 100. Caracal Smash, finishing touch! I don't know if he can hear me or not, but that was exactly what the doctor ordered. Not a move you see too often because of how laggy it is, but he was able to nail it right there. Heal. Honestly, at that percent, does make a difference. Gonna get caught out of the charge with a grab. Psych up. Wanting to avoid the Hatchet Man getting pulled into the Psych up tilt. Oh, he's been liking that big ol' side B with the spinny spin. I don't know what it's called, but it does a lot of damage. Oh, the bang, not the one with... Not Kaboom, doesn't have that massive win box. Buttery's just throwing out down B moves at this point. Ooh, the catch. Kevlar going to take it 3-1 over Buttery. And I have to solo commentate Grands. A very impressive showing from the Cloud as Buttery was scrambling for an answer but couldn't find it. We're gonna have the immediate rematch between Kevlar and Ufgo. We'll see if he returns to us before it's set. Get in here, Ufgo.
And I'm back.
Ah, how was that?
That was a fun time. That was a fun time. I definitely had a fun time.
I'm sure you did. You got to have Buttery's full arsenal of characters. And
Yeah, he kind of threw everyone out. He just threw everyone out there.
even the
And I'll say
even the hero.
the K roll was working. I'll say the K roll was
K-Roll
doing
nearly took
really
that
good.
game. And honestly, I thought maybe he could have stuck with that, but after he didn't get it done on Kalos, he's probably just looking for something to... He's trying to get you off balance, but you were too even keeled. Very well done, and congratulations for making it into Grand Finals.
Well, now I got one more set to play.
Ufgo
And
and
it looks
Kevlar
like
are
you're-
2 of our FNF players, and Ufgo is saying he was playing FNF Camellia Week, and he deserves a free stock for that.
I'll give him the free stock if he gives me proof that he FC'd it.
Challenge is coming across from the commentator's booth to the ring. He said that's called impossibility, which I don't know if that's a word, but he... We'll see if he's able to... Instead of doing it in Camellia Week, maybe you could do it in the Super Smash Bros. Game.
I mean, fair.
Alright, do we have our stages? Looks like we have our stages. Sticking with the Bowser, because it was the last thing that Kevlar played against him. Here we go. Where are they playing? I hope they... Okay, PS2, a normal stage. Ufko, we're going to be seeing the Ufko Cloud after this. I think he had a bit of experience playing Cloud in Smash 4. We'll see if he's able to rack up this early percent and make something out of it. Oh! Oh! And not quite getting the dash attack. The reversed side B. Nearly catching and taking the kill. Already at 80%. Ufko hasn't taken a hit. Able to nair through the shield, like going all the way to where he dropped it. Ah, the first hit coming out, and a quick 50%, 63% for the Cloud. Ooh, the spot dodge into up tilt, baiting out his habits just to go and do uppies over and over again, getting him off stage, and not sure if it's gonna kill. It's gonna kill. What am I saying? Bowser needs kill throws. Up B, 13%, 25%, 43%. The scaling for Bowser. The spike, not gonna get a conversion off of it, but chasing. Kevlar using some of his moves that hit on both sides of his body, and not trying to have to guess where Ufko's gonna be coming from. Hitting a back air, Ufko's not quite gonna land in the corner free there. Landing hitbox on the down air. Kevlar not wanting to die again. The F tilt still not killing. Bowser's living. Ooh, I thought maybe it was Kevlar going all the way over there, but he gets it down to both having two stocks, but 100% of Bowser is way past kill percent. Not gonna quite do it with the back air across the stage. Down tilt gonna connect and not gonna make it in time. 10% on his second stock. Kevlar on his last. Oh, an easy 30% with the very skillful Flame Breath that don't really know why it does as much damage as it does, but hey, Bowser's the super heavy. Gonna keep sharking and zooming up there with the Koopa Claw. Not letting Kevlar get a chance to use his limit, nearly killing. Ooh, gonna catch it, not gonna quite make it back. Maybe needed that limit for getting back, but not a lot he could have done against the Bowser here. Now, if our predictions are correct, he's gonna go Mr. Cloud Strife this next game. We'll see if we get a Cloud Ditto or if Kevlar's wanting to get him into a bad matchup. Alright, looks like they're doing their stage counter picks and DMs. As they're getting their new stages. I think that if my sources are correct, they're Cloud Dittoing on Final Destination. This is going to be pain for both of these players. Dash dancing as the Cloud. Ooh, wanting to show who's got the superior upbeat. Is it Cloud or is it Cloud? Game 2 of Grand Finals, not Losers Finals. Here at the Showdown Online 3 with University of Kentucky Esports. Trying to get a quick dash grab here. They're trying to feel each other out. No platforms to really play with here. It's going to be very straight up. Who's got the better footsies? Or it might not even be footsies, it'd probably be more fundies. The Kevlar trying to catch with the cross slash, a quick option for Ufko, but he holds on, getting juggled. Blade Beam coming across the down air. They're just swinging big swords at each other. I don't know what else to say. Spikes coming out. A dash attack going to kill off the top. First stock goes to Kevlar. Feeling each other out, and Ufko going for the spike, not realizing that Kevlar had limit. Not gonna catch the air dodge to land. The gentleman gonna knock Kevlar off stage. Oh, and he doesn't finish the jab, gonna up B out of it. Kevlar staying in the air, a little bit of a lag spike here. Trying to catch with the down tilt. Get up attack. They're really... Oh, they're both swinging in the air. Kevlar with limit. Ufko parrying the first hit, but that does not do it for the rest of them. Kevlar taking a 3-to-1 stock lead. Cross slash. Ufko has not had an answer for these multi-hits from Kevlar, always blocking or parrying the first few and then dropping his shield. Gonna catch finally with the Blade Beam. How fast that F smash goes whenever you don't hit is how it did not catch there. They're feeling each other out. Ufko being very dangerous on the shield with that down tilt, getting punished, and now Kevlar is stage control. Ufko taking it back. They're trying to play around each other so much right now. And Kevlar with limit. What's his option? The finishing touch not gonna hit, but not gonna get punished for it either. F-tilt's coming out. Oh, I think that's an SD for Kevlar. Trying to hop, skip, and jump that cross slash over. Maybe trying to drag Ufko down with some new cloud tech. I don't know, but now Ufko down 100% here in game 2 of Grands. And we're gonna see if he can make this percentage comeback. Or if he can find another way to take an easy, or not easy, take an early kill. Oh, trying to get the jab reset, not quite fast enough. Oh, he wanted it too! The spike going to secure the kill for Kevlar. Able to hold on to that 3-to-1 advantage. 1-1, Grand Finals. I guess they're gonna continue the Cloud Ditto for the rest of the set, because Kevlar's here to win. Let's see how committed Ufko is to this bit. Another Cloud Ditto. Let's see where they want to take this adventure next. Regular-sized battlefield. This will be interesting. I can't really talk about how this stage is advantageous for both characters. It's just personal preference from the players, honestly. Gentleman gonna get punished with the up B. Ufko with an early limit. Not quite gonna catch there, getting grabbed. Down airing through the Blade Beam. Ooh, the dash cancel F tilt. using the get up attack to have intangibility frames through the blade beam. Back air gonna catch off the platform. Heavy hits from both sides, and Kevlar! Oh, air dodging away! The blade beam! Intimidating him, possibly, just needing a way to get through it, and now he's down. He was winning that entire first stock, and now it's just up in the air. Ooh, the sword clash, that sounded good. Yep, up air being able to catch. Ufko's so good at just reacting to options and finding the best way to punish him. That F tilt not quite connecting. Kevlar getting the juggle and getting Ufko onto his second stock. 63% lead for Ufko here in game 3. Feeling each other out, looking for hard hits. Kevlar seeing how much early percent he can rack up. It's really just a bait and punish game right now. They're trying to swing out there. 2 blade beams catching Kevlar. And the cross slash getting punished by the up B. Ufko, probably a misinput there. Not sure what he was going for with that finishing touch, if he was wanting to drop with it or what, but now he has to work his limit back again. Kevlar having an advantage with his limit. He also uses a finishing touch in the middle of the stage. There have been like 4 finishing touches whiffed already in this Cloud Ditto. Ufko having his limit back. It feels like these clouds are just charging limit. It's two up smashes for the clouds. Kevlar using the cross slash to give himself some safety back to ledge. Ufko not having his gutsiness on that up smash paid off, although getting Kevlar off stage once again. Not sure what he's gonna do to challenge it. And the down smash covering both sides. Knowing that Ufko wanted a quick kill, and we're at 0-0, last stock. Cross slash, grab into a attempted back air. Going for the platform, going for a tech chase there, not quite having Kevlar land on it. Up being to the top platform for a little bit of safety. They're just clashing swords right now, seeing who can get in. So much just thrown out limits here in Grands. A back air coming in for Kevlar. Another one. Another one. Oh no, never mind. Faked him out with a grab. Probably what Ufko is expecting as well. A back air from Ufko. He's seeing how effective it is. The F tilt knocking Kevlar out, and the limit blade beam going to put Ufko on tournament point here in Showdown Online 3. Cloud. I always knew a Cloud was going to win this set. I had an inkling. And not the Smash character. We'll see where they're going for a stage next. Ufko likely not gonna stop the bit now. He's gonna keep going with the mirror matches. It served him well so far. Why would he stop now? Kazuya! I don't think that character change was made privy to Kevlar, but we've got a Kazuya in Grand Finals.
3, 2, 1.
On Kalos. This is a very good stage for the Kazuya. Actually, I don't know. It really depends on who you ask and what kind of a Kazuya player you are. Some Kazuyas really love platforms, but others hate that it can juggle Kazuya so easily. He's looking for his first hit, getting a side B, but Kevlar was in the air, so it doesn't knock him down. Just F smash, F smash. He's got little max smash attacks. He's got tough guy. He's got a lot going for him here, folks. F-Tilt gonna knock him away. Oh, that would have sweet spotted if Kevlar didn't get his shield up. The back air doing so much damage. Such a high output. It feels like Kevlar's been winning so much neutral, but he's only up by 30% here. Calling him out with the down smash, but Kazuya is heavier than Piranha Plant, making him the 8th heaviest character in the game, and is that gonna kill at 70? It will! Ufko trying to do his Korean backdashes. You're able to jump after that up B. Such good utility for the Tekken fighter. And not getting any conversions off of the down throw. Oh, trying to go for an electric wind god fist and getting punished for a lot of laggy moves. Kevlar only down 40 and instantly cut that lead in half, but there's so much that can happen with Kazuya. And is he going to be able to do anything with this? And he she just shoots it into the sky. Another down. Trying to catch the shield. Oh, the parry, not getting anything off of it though, and getting punished for the next parry. Let's see if Ufko can end the tournament with Kazuya. It's not looking great right now off the stage, but Kazuya's got probably one of the best recoveries for an FGC character, and another rage drive. It's just gonna keep killing him as long as Kev gets him up to 100%. Gotta treat him like Terry. Let's see if Ufko has any of that FGC sauce here off this. He hasn't gotten a single hit off of that down throw, but he keeps going for it. Oh, I think going for that 1-2-3 hit. Not quite getting it. Trying to feel each other out. The tomahawk into up tilt. Not quite reaching Kazuya. He can be a fast faller when he wants to. Ooh, they're feeling it. Ufko's just trying to live at this point. See how much extra percent he can get, because on his next stock he can just play rushdown. Oh, got the first of the up tilts, and another down throw, and not gonna kill with the down B. That command grab surprisingly powerful, but not quite as powerful if you don't have rage. And very well done. Congratulations to Ufko for taking the tournament with Kazuya off of that 1-2 buckle your shoe up special. Ufko is your Smashdown Online 3 champion. To anyone's surprise. He did not commit to the bit for the entire thing, though. Welcome back. How was that? We'll do a little post game interview before we head out.
Cloud Dittos are Cloud Dittos as always. Because they just kind of space each other out. But Kazi at the end, I know he's been working a lot on that Kazi, and he's taking it to offline events. So, I mean, we're happy to see it this time around, of course.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting counter pick. I noticed he just kind of pulled that out of nowhere. I was wondering if you were gonna say something about that, but just randomly pulled.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of out of nowhere, but I know he's been working on it, so yeah. I knew it wasn't like a fluke pick.
Yeah, it wasn't just a haha DLC character. He has been trying to get a little bit better with it.
Exactly. But that is the conclusion of Showdown Online 3. Ufko takes it 3-1 in Grand Finals.
It was definitely an exciting Grand Finals. It was a little bit hard to figure out what was going on, though. It felt like I saw a lot of just I don't know how to explain it. They're just going at each other, and I didn't really know what was happening. You have to know Cloud to be able to understand what was happening those first few games.
Yeah, there was a little bit of tech going on, but we were just kind of at each other.
It all just came down to who was just getting the call-outs.
Exactly.
Alright, thank you for joining us today for Smashdown Online 3. I'm your host, Stealthy008, with my co-host, Kevlar Ramey. And we will be signing out. Thank you to Kentucky Esports and the Smash Cats.
Thank you, and peace out.